Before we start tonight's segment, I want to share something important. Not for drama, not for views, for awareness, for safety. Because sometimes your instincts warn you before your mind can catch up. Yesterday, something happened just after I left my house. I received 3 spoof phone calls. No voicemail, no reason, just 3 almost back to back interruptions that didn't feel right. And like most people, I brushed it off because we try to stay rational. We try not to assume the worst. We try not to live like someone might be watching us. But then, when I went to the store, and the moment I walked into one of the aisles, something in me shifted. A man walked up from behind me, passing me on my left, spoke, and then slowed down in front of me. The way he moved, the way he lingered, something felt off. I didn't say anything. I didn't panic. I just paid attention. So when I looked up the first time again, he had already turned and was staring directly at me. I didn't tell you that last night. Not a glance, a deliberate look. So I moved to another aisle. I watched, and suddenly he disappeared. Like he ducked behind something and came back around the other direction. That's when I knew I needed to document what was happening. I turned around. I walked back to the area where I first encountered him, where he first passed me. And he was right there again. This time, he was ahead of me again, walking slowly. But then suddenly, he turned around facing me, walking toward me. I stood behind my cart and I spoke up. I asked him, "Who are you? Who are you?" He claimed I was watching him. He tried to flip the story in front of 2 women who were behind me. And I kept recording for my own safety. I told him someone had been, maybe following me. He told me to call the police. And then he walked out of the store. At that time, I didn't see everything. I only realized it today when I look back at the photo I took from a distance. He flipped me off. He gave me the middle finger deliberately. That wasn't friendliness. Remember, I said he walked by me and spoke. That wasn't a misunderstanding. That was intention. My instincts knew before I ever saw the gesture, before I ever looked at these pictures. Here's the photo. It's blurred for privacy. So when he was first looking at me, he was staring directly when I looked up, and he was giving me the middle finger. I didn't know that because he was, far away. I didn't make it out. I wasn't looking for that. I just thought it was odd that he had turned back and was staring at me. That's all. I didn't realize he had his middle finger up the entire time. It's like, that's was a deliberate, sign there. So he definitely was not trying to be, nice at all. Although when he walked by me, it was he spoke. Like, now looking back, it was to get my attention, you know, or just to get me to turn, you know, and look at him quickly. And then I looked away because I didn't think anything of it. Mm-hmm. Right. Does he look like the guy with the baseball hat? He was wearing a baseball hat. He was wearing glasses, but these were like shaded glasses. He had a beard. I don't know if you could, because I blurred pretty much a lot out, but you might could just tell from color, pixels, and blurring. Mm-hmm. And he was wearing on his head over the baseball cap, headphones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me just kind of think about a little bit more. So again, tonight is D for detecting danger. This isn't about fear. This isn't about turning every stranger into a threat. No. Mhm. This is about awareness. And that's what I thought I could talk about just for a few moments tonight. About trusting your instincts the first time they speak. Because yesterday mine did. And let's talk about why this matters, because number one, spoof calls can be a warning sign, not always. But when they came in clusters, 3, from fake numbers immediately before something kind of strange happened like that, I was on more of an alert, my own body, because our bodies do pick up patterns that I think our conscious mind might not. Yes. I mean, has anyone ever said, or have you ever felt like the hair on your skin raises? Yeah, that's a real um, reaction, to alert you, fear or whatever, some type of warning. Women, especially, learn to silence their instincts. We don't want to be dramatic, or we don't want to overreact. We don't want to assume things. But the truth is, at least for me, instincts come from experience and pattern recognition. They're there to protect us. And so is documenting. It's not paranoia. When you feel, when it'll just be natural. Because I had my phone out, walking through the store, I always have my phone mostly out or listening, to music or whatever while I'm shopping. But documenting is not paranoia, it's protection. A quick photo, a short video, a timestamp. These things matter if something were to escalate. You know what they also do? It calms your spirit because you're not imagining the moment. Mm-hmm. Like when I went back and I looked, I didn't even realize. Mhm. People who test boundaries often use subtle imitation. I was looking up some things this evening. One could be just kind of lingering, just kind of, yeah, or staring, yeah, or doubling back like he doubled back. Emotion, flipping, like acting as if you're the problem. These are tactics I didn't, I know, but it's good to become even more aware and review them because recognizing them keeps you safe. I'm talking about the moment and what it taught me. Mhm. Well, I have mentioned this now. I think this would make like the fourth time I've mentioned. Every single time I can give you the same description. Mhm. It's a man with a baseball cap. He's wearing dark glasses, this one, and on tinted glasses. Okay. He has a beard. When I say beard, like a, you know, a goatee, like full round beard. I guess that's what you say. Hmm. And they've all been Caucasian. Three were in their vehicle. This person was actually in the store. Don't know if any of are related. Somebody could say it's all coincidence. Okay, we can say it's all a coincidence, but I'm just saying my senses are up. The spidey senses and being aware. And so we've got 4 for 4, all the same, baseball cap, dark glasses, or this time he had tinted glasses, a beard, and yeah. Hmm. The last time I mentioned to you, it was a man sitting in his vehicle, and I think I told you about it. When I noticed he was just staring at me, he ducked down. Now, come on. He tucked down like kind of like this guy in the store. He's like, now you see me, now you don't. It's like, where did he go? But he couldn't like drive away in a car. And I just thought it kind of strange. Mhm. Yeah. If something like this happened to you, would you document it? I want to hear, your thoughts. Could be your comments. You could email me at unwindwithteddy@gmail.com because awareness helps all of us. Mhm. And as women, we have to be even more aware. That's for me. That's for all of us. All right. Email me at unwindwithteddy@gmail.com, but that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.